I moved forward and sat down next to Emily on the couch, gently pulling her head away from my chest. In a low, concerned voice, I said, "Em, please don't cry anymore. If you keep going, I'll start crying too, and I can't stand the sight of tears in your eyes." She lifted her head, her eyes shining with a mixture of surprise and warmth. "I didn't know my little brother cared so much," she whispered, a small smile breaking. "My name is Ethan. There are 4 people in our house. I love my sister very much. I want her with all my heart. I do a lot of mischief to my sister. One day I had a wicked idea. I did something naughty to Emily. My sister's name is Emily." I moved forward and sat down next to Emily on the couch, gently pulling her head away from my chest. In a low, concerned voice, I said, "Em, please don't cry anymore. If you keep going, I'll start crying too, and I can't stand seeing tears in your eyes." She lifted her head, her eyes shining with a mixture of surprise and warmth. "I didn't know my little brother cared so much," she whispered, a small smile breaking. The moment hit me hard. I felt this deep rush of protection and love for him, like he was the most important person in my world. Without thinking, I leaned closer. But then Emily's eyes widened. She pushed me back gently but firmly, her voice shaky. "Ethan, no. We can't. This isn't right." She stood up quickly, smoothing her hoodie and fixing her hair, cheeks flushed with embarrassment. I knew she was already feeling strange, and pushing her would only make things worse. Emily hurried out of the room without another word, her steps quickly moving down the hallway. I didn't want the cozy feeling to go away. The familiar scent of her vanilla shampoo still lingered around me. I just wanted to hold on to that warmth for a little longer. I quickly nodded to Noah to go to bed, closed the door, and collapsed onto my bed. Still in my clothes from the day, I replayed the evening in my head until sleep took over. The next morning, my eyes opened to sunlight streaming through the curtains. The clock said 10 a.m., Noah, and Mia had already left. School started early. I freshened up and headed downstairs. Mom was in the living room, coffee in hand, watching her usual morning talk show. "Morning, Mom," I said, giving her a quick hug. "Morning, sleepyhead. Emily has already left for college and the kids are at school." "Why aren't you in class today?" I had planned on starting late. The professor canceled the first lecture. I shrugged. She gave me the classic mom look. "You need to take school seriously, Ethan. Don't slack off." Yeah, I know," I smiled. "But breakfast first?" She rolled her eyes gleefully and headed for the kitchen, reheating the pancakes and bacon she'd made earlier. I put her down, grabbed my bag, and headed for campus. By the time I got home that afternoon, Noah and Mia were packing for Grandma's house. Mom was giving them breakfast and last-minute reminders. "Straight to Grandma's, no way for ice cream, you hear me? And text me when you get there." They nodded, hugged everyone, and left with Dad, who was giving them a ride. Mom sat on the couch flipping through a cooking channel. I almost fell over. "Mom, I'm hungry again. Lunch?" "Emily's in the kitchen. Ask her," she said without looking away from the screen. On cue, Emily appeared in the doorway, apron on, hair tied back. "Go wash your hands, Ethan. Dinner's almost ready." As I wiped my hands, I thought, okay, last night's weirdness is over. She's acting normal again. I sat down at the table. Emily brought a tray, grilled chicken sandwich, salad, fries. She set it up, then sat down next to Mom, chatting about her classes. She wasn't wearing her usual oversized hoodie today, just a comfy tee and a light scarf. I kept watching her as she ate. When our eyes met, she gave me a quick attitude flash, nodding her head at Mom. I smiled, waited until Mom was glued to the TV, then gave her a small, airy kiss. Emily caught it carefully, pressed it to her lips with a hidden smile, then pointed to my plate as if to say, "Eat, dummy." Mom suddenly said, "Emily, honey, Ethan is done. Go wash those dishes right away. Don't leave them or they'll stink later." Emily sighed dramatically but came over to her. As she bent down to grab the plate, I, still timid, reached out for a quick playful poke. She pulled my hand back, widened her eyes in mock fear, and hurried into the kitchen. Her quick steps and the way she walked made me laugh inwardly. A few minutes later, I called out, "Em, a glass of water, please." "Get it yourself." "My hands are full of soap." I wandered in. She was at the sink, sleeves rolled up, scrubbing. I leaned over the counter. How's my favorite big sister? She elbowed me lightly. Ethan, leave her alone. Mom's right there. Behave yourself. Your shampoo still smells amazing. It drives me crazy, in a good way. Ethan, stop! She could walk in any minute. I smiled. Relax. Mom's hypnotized by this meatloaf recipe. She won't move until it's done, Emily whispered sternly. Let go, or I'll put soap on your shirt. Then you explain to Mom. I backed up, raised my hand and hit the fridge. A few plastic containers were scattered across the floor. What's broken? Mom yelled from the living room. Nothing, Emily called back. Just dropped a Tupperware. All good. Then quietly to me. Out, now, or I'll kick you. I greeted sarcastically. Sorry. I backed away, smiling. Mom was still staring at the screen. I waited for a beat, then stepped back in. Emily was focused on rinsing. The second she felt me, she spun, and I gently cupped her cheeks for a split second, planted a quick kiss on her forehead, then plumped up. I slid onto the couch as Mom looked up. Mom, that chef lady has gone to dessert now. Will you see forever? She said, annoyed. You and your father like junk food. That's why I watch out for you both. She yawned, standing up. I'm going to take a nap. Keep the volume down. He disappeared upstairs. I channel surfed, not really paying attention. Suddenly, hands in my hair tugging hard. Oh, Em, let go! She would grab me tightly and hide behind me. Apologize now or I'll pull harder. Oh, okay, sorry. Not good enough. Say, Emily, I promise no more sneaky things. Please forgive me. I laughed in pain. Emily, I promise no more sneaky things. Please forgive me. She tugged again. Now add, beautiful please. Best big sister ever. I laughed. Very please, best big sister ever. She loosened her grip but didn't let go completely. She swung around to face me, still lightly holding a handful of hair. Good boy, he teased. You're learning. As she turned to sit next to me, I stood up quickly, wrapping my arms around her in a big bear hug. Warm and silly. She screamed, half laughing. Ethan! Let go, you're crushing on me. No, you're stuck with me now. We both broke apart. He hugged me from behind, then pushed me back onto the couch with a wide-open heart. Ceasefire? I asked. He said, sitting next to me. But seriously, no more ambushes in the kitchen. Deal? Deal. I stuck my pinky out. He folded it. For the rest of the afternoon, we just hung out, watching dumb videos, arguing about what to order for dinner, teasing each other. That weird tension from last night? Gone. Replaced by the kind of bond that makes family everything. Later, when Noah and Mia returned from Grandma's house, the house was filled with noise again. Emily caught my eye across the room and mouthed, "You're still getting upset." I turned away. Love you too. And yes, I really did. The best, the best. Dear friends, how did you like today's story? Be sure to tell me in the comments. Share the video, and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.